Aquarius, welcome back to Spiritually Influential Tarot. This is your weekly general reading for the second week of May. Please take what resonates with you and allow the other Aquarius to take the rest. With that being said, Spirit, may I have 9 cards for Aquarius. Right off the back. Okay, excuse me. I only pick it up when it's upside down, when it looks at me. And when it doesn't look at me, we leave it there. But it was looking at me. Okay? We are starting off with the Star card in this general reading, Aquarius. Followed by the Hierophant card. Followed by the Knight of Swords. Followed by the by the Four of Swords. Followed by the King of Wands. Followed by the Knight of Pentacles. Followed by 2 cards. One, the Nine of Wands, and the second card followed by the Three of Pentacles. Followed by the Page of Swords. Bottom of the deck, the Knight of Cups, which will be your cross-referencing card for the Page of Swords. Okay, we have a story to tell. Aquarius, your first card is starting with the Star card. You have 2 major arcanas in your reading. Allow me to please cover this to follow the community guidelines on YouTube. The Star card. Okay. The Star card is a card that is allowing me to right away say that you are finding yourself. Okay. That's what the Star card is. That you are likely finding yourself. Okay? The Star card also tells me upon inspiration, you have this renewed hope and faith. Okay? And a sense of truly being blessed by the universe. Okay? I see you entering into a peaceful and loving phase in your life. Due to the Star card's filled, calm energy, okay? Which allows me to see the personal growth that is going on with you at this moment. I can say that because you are it is being followed, the card, the star card, being followed by the Hierophant card. And I just finished doing Pisces, the reading for Pisces, and they as well have the Hierophant card again as well. This is the second time that the Hierophant card now pops up in my second reading. And this card, I always say that when it comes up, I always say the same thing. And I will always say the same thing with the Hierophant card. Okay? This card, as you see on his crown, he has a 3-point crown as well on top of another crown. And the 3-point crown is about initiation, apprenticeship or internship, and mastery. Okay? You can choose internship, okay, initiation, internship, or apprenticeship, okay? And the third thing would be mastery, right? Every time I see this card, I always say this in any of my readings. I will say it over and over again. Okay, if you notice, he is initiating these two men. As there are also, as this is a blessed card, I'll get to that in a minute, but I always say when I see the Hierophant, the keys. See the keys there? Right there. The keys, I always hear that song. You got the keys, you got the keys, you got the keys, the keys, the keys. And why? Because you're being blessed, okay? When the Hierophant card comes up, okay, it's all about traditional values, okay? When the Hierophant comes, the card shows up, especially in your present aisle here, okay? The card speaks about spiritual wisdom and guidance and effect, okay, that is currently affecting your life at this moment, you see? An effect, all right? A set of spiritual wisdom and guidance affect your current life. And before you can discover, okay, your own belief systems and make your own choices, I always say it's a mentor card as well, so you should trust in a mentor, okay? But I always say that this card, when this card shows up, you are being blessed, Aquarius, because here the Hierophant is doing the blessed symbol. Whom does this blessed symbol is those with higher consciousness or whom are in a higher frequency to give a blessing. There is, of course, one person that everybody knows. If you go to church or anything of that kind, you will always see a father, a priest, or a shaman, or someone always doing this. Right? The name of the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit. Right? That symbol. And there is one man that I always say, I say the same things over and over when the Hierophant card comes up. And that is that there is one man who's known by many other names as well in different cultures, different countries, who does the same symbol, and his name is Yeshua of Nazareth. And Yeshua of Nazareth, also known as Jesus Christ, does the same symbol as I have him here. There he is, doing the same symbol as the Hierophant. This is the Sacred Heart of Christ, and he is doing the same symbol. He is pointing at the heart, and he is like this, which he is blessing you, blessing the heart. Another thing that a lot of tarot readers forget or don't catch is that there are Eucharists. Okay, this is Eucharists, right? Eucharists that are on, whether that is the table or around in front of the Hierophant where he is standing, which looks like a table, but it could also be a red floor. But the Eucharist, if you know what a Eucharist is, that's what a Eucharist is, right? That right there, that symbol. And what is the Eucharist? The Eucharist is the round piece of bread, right, that they pass around, whether it is in your communion or when you are getting the blessing from the priest or the one whom you call Father, which is the little bread with the cross on it. Little flat little bread puts on your mouth. You're not supposed to chew it or anything. You're supposed to allow it to dissolve on your tongue, right? Which is a blessing, okay? Which is also called the body of Christ, right? With that being said, you are being blessed here in your present time here, okay? And I can also say that you are basically moving forward without fear here, okay, upon your ideas or anything that's going on in your life. Because in the future, this card is being followed by the Knight of Swords, okay? The Knight of Swords. And I always point this out. Do you see how in stress this horse is? It's because he's making him charge in full throttle. Okay? But it tells me that you are ambitious, okay? And excellent at what you do. You are driven, okay? And you are driving yourself to success. And you are showing present great leadership. This is the things that the cards speak about. The way that you are jumping in and seizing the moment. Okay? You're a risk taker. And I can say that I like. This is exciting. This is things that are moving forward for you. Okay? But as I've said before with many other Knight cards, just be careful. Okay? Of being impulsive or impatient. As many other cards show similar things. But because since you are not afraid to go against the grain or the flow, since you know that you are a champion, okay, a warrior, all right, and you like to charge into battle, just understand things first because of your leadership, okay? And I can see here that you are also, it is a time as well, because of what is going on in your future here. Since you have such of a charge, it is also a time to rest. Here it is being followed by the Four of Swords. And as I say, okay, the person here in this stained glass is being blessed. Okay? He is praying and he is relaxing at his time. Okay? Because of this charge here, you are feeling in the past, you felt the energy of you being drained. Okay? Because of you trying to achieve so much, trying to achieve something that you want. And this can be literally resolved with relaxation and meditation. That's what the card represents. Sleeping to relax. Okay? Alone time, some reincarnation, recuperation. Okay? That allows me to tell you this will bring introspection, self-protection. And even if you have to tell people around you, I need this time for a second, because I see here that it is being followed by the King of Wands. Okay? The King of Wands. And the King of Wands, I always say, King of spirituality, because that's what wands are, spirituality. Okay? Because it shows, since you are the king of the King of Wands is in your presence, it shows me that you are orientated. Okay? You're action driven, just like that horse, just like that knight is on top of that horse. Okay? But then again, at the same time, you're also friendly and you're also great with words. That can be a great quality. You're supportive and lenient with others. Okay? It allows me to tell you that you are a natural born leader, Aquarius. Okay? Aquarius are always hard workers as well. Extremely hard workers. Okay? And here, I can say that because it's being followed by the King of Wands is being followed by the Knight of Pentacles. Okay? Now, to you, it's looking this way. But if I turn it around and I put it, remember that the back, okay? See, the back, if I put it on the table, the back is always that way. And he is this way. He is moving east, okay? Which means you are moving forward, okay? The Knight of Pentacles shows me that you are working hard, okay? It is practical and you are responsible. You're sticking to the routines to accomplish your tasks. Okay? Yeah? You're hardworking and you are moving forward. Okay? And you really work hard for what you want. That's Aquarius, I'll tell you that much. Aquarius, you work very hard for what you want, okay? And it's definitely because of your determination. All right? You are loyal, you are trustworthy, okay? And when this card comes around, I always say, you could be a little bit stubborn at times, but the loyalty and trustworthy outweigh those things. Okay? Yeah. Very similar to Pisces, right? Very similar to what Pisces are, because Aquarius, water, Pisces, fish, right? But, okay, I would expect cards like this for you. Definitely. And here we have what I call the Wounded Warrior. It's being followed by what I call the Wounded Warrior. The Nine of Wands. Okay? See, he's like wounded. He has all the wands. He's holding on to one. But he's wounded. You know? And it shows me that you are halfway through a battle. Okay? You are fatigued. That's why you need that rest. And you are drained. But guess what? This card is also in the past, as well as the card that's talking about resting. So this is in your past aisle. Okay? Okay, you are very, very close to success. Okay? And yes, you may be even having a little bit of an uphill struggle. Okay? But I can say that you are gathering your strength. Okay? And that shows me that when a person is gathering their strength, is because they are also learning from their past failures. Okay? And I can say that you're learning, moving on from this past failure, okay, in any way, because you have, it is followed by the Three of Pentacles. And you see this man here, he is what we call, we're showing off here, right? Because now you are collaborating with others. See the guy here is sort of pointing at what he's built. You see that? What he's built. It's really like no pentacles like the other pentacles, right? This is what he built. It's like a column with 3 pentacles in it. So he's just like pointing at it and telling you, okay? It's like showing off there, you see? Because now he's achieving the goals. Okay? He's showing you. And that's what you're doing now. You're showing, okay, your achievements. Okay, you're implementing, you're successful. I'm seeing teamwork. You're learning how to work with a team as well. Okay. In Aquarius, you are dedicated to being successful, you know. You build great foundations because you've worked hard, okay, to overcome your challenges. This is in your present. The King is in your present. The Hierophant is in your present, right? And it is being followed by the Page of Swords. By the Page of Swords. You're having many bright, you're thinking of these great ideas. But I want to let you know, don't have one foot in and one foot out. See? Don't have that. You have to be bold, okay? Because you have plenty, should I say plentiful ideas? Plentiful? Plenty ideas, plentiful of ideas. You are inspired and you are curious. You are curious. Excuse me. Is that I've done many readings today. Curious, okay? Because the Page of Swords shows the great communicator that you are, okay? You have a thirst for knowledge, hearing all these, okay? Something that you want is already there, okay? There are new discoveries, okay? You are direct, you are truthful, you're loyal, okay? You're young at heart. And I see that you can't wait to share your ideas with whom you want to share with. A message to others. That's what it is. Okay? And it is cross-referenced here by the Knight of Cups. Okay? The Knight of Cups. And it shows me here, the Knight of Cups is the Knight of Emotions. Okay? It shows me that you are romantic. You are charming, whether you are male or female. You are artistic. You have a great imaginative mind. Okay? You are following your heart, which is a great thing. Okay? You're taking action, which is the Knight. Okay? I could say maybe you're a little bit diplomatic. Okay? Which is great. And tactical. Okay? intact, full. All right. Especially at work. Yes, sir, or yes, ma'am. Okay. The good thing about it is that you find peace because you are loving. Okay. You're a great negotiator. Working on the phone, working with people. Okay. You are in love with love itself. Yep. Okay, you have great attractions. Okay. You have great attractions. You have good attractions. You're attracted to certain things that show exactly who you are. Okay? And Aquarius is really, really attracted to money. It's not a bad thing. Okay? It's not a bad thing. But remember that money cannot buy love. You know? May sweep you off your feet with it, but in the long run, okay? Yeah. With that being said, Aquarius, let's go into your oracle cards for guidance and wisdom. 3 cards for Aquarius, please. Whoa. We have 2 cards here. One more card for Aquarius, please. Wow. I love when this happens. I really love when that happens. Okay, I'll let you know what it is. I really love when that happens, okay? So, the first card from your higher self. You have a full moon eclipse. Conclusions are within reach. Conclusions are within reach. Okay? Second, you have a full moon in Capricorn, and the end of a tough cycle approaches. Full moon in Capricorn, the end of a tough cycle approaches. And your third and final card, it says, and I said, I love when this happens because I love when I'm doing a reading for a certain zodiac sign and that zodiac sign comes speaking out, okay? And the spirit of that zodiac sign brings it out, says something, okay? And it says, full moon in Aquarius. Your higher self says, show the world the real you. Show the world the real you. Now let's go into your angel cards here. Let's go into, your angel numbers and see what these beautiful angels have to say to you. 3 cards for Aquarius. 2 cards for Aquarius. 3 cards. We have your first card. Yeah. Your first card is letting go. Angel number 321 speaks about letting go. The angel wants to let you know to surrender and let go of control, release resistance, and trust in the flow of life, knowing that everything unfolds in divine timing and for your highest good. Angel number 321 or 321. We have here second card, simplification. Angel number 654. Simplify your life and focus on what truly matters. Declutter your mind and surroundings for greater clarity and effectiveness. And third card, we have progression. Angel number 123 or 123. How about that? This is angel number 321. This is angel number 123. Just in reverse. It says progression. You are experiencing forward movement and the sequential unfolding of events. Trust the natural flow of life and take steps towards your goals with confidence. Yeah. It's exactly how the Page of Swords let you know. Okay? Same thing about resting. Just relax. Let things come smoothly for you. With that being said, I would like to ask the Spirit for an inspirational message to bring you comfort in your heart and in your soul. Can I have one card for Aquarius? Spirit, one card, please, for Aquarius. One inspirational message. There you are. The Spirit wants to let you know, if you think you are alone, Aquarius, you are not. We are beside you in all challenges that you face. Trust that outside sources will always be working with you to ensure the best outcome in every situation. We have your best interest at heart. We love you. Okay. With that being said, Aquarius, I hope that you have enjoyed your reading. And if you have subscribed to my channel, I want to thank you from the bottom of my heart and from the in-depths of my soul. If you have not, then please subscribe, like, share, and turn on your post notifications so that way you don't miss out on any upcoming readings. And lastly, may you forever be blessed with great health, prosperity, and stability in your life so that the day of tomorrow you can become a bit more spiritually influential. I will see you next week, Aquarius. Take care.